5 o'clock and we've just got back from riffing, and I've decided to get out with the Bivvy bag. First time solo wild camping. It's going to be find a place. Hey sheep. It's going to be find a place, bed down, hide, and see if we can get a decent night's sleep in. I'm just following a public footpath. Apparently down this way there's a few lakes and a couple of streams, so that's the way we're heading. We want to get down, out the way, maybe, or up, out the way on a mountain or something, but we'll see where we go. So we're following this path. Hopefully we'll end up somewhere nice. Hopefully we've got everything in a bag, because we're running out of daylight. I did pack it quite quickly, so hopefully we've got everything and we'll be able to have a nice quiet evening. If not, we may just have to head back and do it another time, but at least we're having a nice little walk. So let's see what we can see. We've got another stile. Hold on. Oh, bugger. That was a high one. There we go. And I think now we need to go through that way, maybe. Like always, it'll be set up late and leave very early. And the only thing that will be left behind is my footprints. Little bridge. That I've got to climb over. This is difficult with a camera in one hand, a bottle of water in the other, a backpack. That's quite high, that. Whoa, that is high. So this will be my first time doing this solo. The last time we wild camped was on the top of Snowdonian Mountain, Trevan. I think that's in that direction over there. Yeah, that was lovely. We may have to go back to that place. Right, so we'll keep walking and we'll try and find somewhere quiet and out the way. We'll see you in a bit. So I'm just walking, well, I found a road. I was kind of wanting to go that way, but there's densely overgrown hedgerows here. Is this a path? This is a path. And there is water and rabbits. The sun's going to be down in about half an hour. We haven't got anywhere yet. Oh, race against the clock. As it is only a small bivvy that I've got that I want to test. And it's quite a pleasant night to do it. Linda wasn't too happy about me coming out alone. She's a little bit upset that I've left her, but I've left her with the family, so she's going to be all right. She just wasn't too. She's like, "Don't leave me." It's an ideal opportunity. We're in Wales. We're in a beautiful countryside. You can't give up a luxurious ensuite bedroom and a nice big thick duvet and a beautiful soft bed and hot running water when we've got the outdoors, freezing cold, sheep manure. Should we turn back? Yeah, let's keep going. In for a penny. Whoa, it's a bloody lecky fence here. I don't know where to get through. Have I completely taken a wrong turn? I'm not saying I've found a place, but it seems to be quiet enough. We're under a tree. Seems to be a bit flat. Honest to God, I've just walked through a place. It was boggy as hell. I've completely messed up my boots. But it seems to be a bit dry here. And I don't think it's going to rain tonight, so I can leave my boots outside, and I don't think anybody's going to come through. There's a path that, well, I say path, the farmer's been bringing his tractor through there, but this field hasn't been touched for a couple of months, so the only thing is, though, the sun's on the other side of that lot, so we won't be able to see the sun set. We won't be able to get it rising over there. This may have to do it. Yeah, I've been walking for a while now, so might just need to settle down, I think. Have a drink behind the tree. Just wait till it goes dark and then set up. And if anybody comes along, we're going to have to move on. I do have a secret weapon, so hopefully we'll be able to mask ourselves from getting seen. It's my toothbrush. Yep. So because we've been walking for quite a while, and I didn't do it really last time when we went backpacking, I'll tell you about this backpack. It's a bit of a budget backpack from Mountain Warehouse. A little gripe, like I said last time, is the straps are a bit too thin for my shoulders. And another gripe is there's not enough pockets, there's not enough place to storage. They've just got two side pockets. I know I could hang stuff underneath from these straps, but it'd be nice to have another pocket on the front, which is unfortunate. So, however, top opening, you can get loads in it. I mean, I've brought more than enough things than what I need today. I don't think we should set anything up until it does get dark. I've done 20,000 steps coming out here. Got a bag of food, which can also be used for rubbish. And I've got drinks and snacks, and I've just basically I've got some crackers and stuff. I just had the horrible thought then that I hadn't packed my sleep mat. I have. We're all good. You probably saw these on the last video. Just little seat pads. These are great. So sitting, kneeling, climbing out the tent. They're really good for putting yourself down on the ground, like I say, kneeling, sitting, all that jazz. Hang on a minute. Put it on the ground. And also, I tell you what they're good for. You can put these under your sleep pad for a little bit of extra insulation, and they don't take up that much room. So you can line them up under your sleep pad. I put them in the back pocket of the backpack side by side, so it adds a little bit of extra comfort. I am very, very nervous that I'm going to get moved on from here. Right, I'm just going to turn you off. I'll make a coffee. I'm going to get rid of the twigs from this area, flatten it out a bit. So I've just made my coffee. Oh, it's red hot. Cheers, everybody. Nice black coffee. I've cleared the area out. It is getting late now, so I'm going to start setting up in a minute. I can hear dogs barking. just hope I just hope that nobody comes out late at night and just goes, can you move? Or get off my land. Yeah, seeing that electric fence over that way has kind of thrown me off a little bit. I couldn't get under it, I couldn't get over it, and I couldn't get round it. And I didn't want to damage it, obviously, but I've had to come back this way. And I'm going to measure up for the Bivvy while his coffee cools down, because that is like bloody lava. So, oh, another thing as well from being here, I've managed to get a very, very, very small signal on my phone. It takes a while, but I've just sent Linda a message to tell her I'm safe. And I'll be back before she wakes up, so we'll be up and out of here in the morning. So in the last couple of times when I've set a tent, well, I think it's been 3 times now we've set different tents up. It's been like, we've not had this one out before, we've not had this one out before. Well, I did get this one out yesterday, and I did give it a proper looking at. And it seems to be okay. I think it's about 8 foot long. It's a proper hooped bivvy. So I'm not just lying with this, my sleeping bag against it. That's for the feet. I have never stayed in one of these before. I have not even been inside this one. I just set it up and looked at it and thought, well, that's going to be fun. It's going to be an experience anyway, staying in one of these. I'm going to show you the secret weapon in a minute, which will help me not get seen. Hopefully, help me not get seen. We may have a decent night's sleep, hopefully, in this. I mean, it looks all right as it is. It's kind of hidden already. But we can go one further. We can go one further than that. Look at this. Camo. All in all, I think that took about 5 minutes to set up air bed. I haven't put the sleeping bag in there yet. Can you see it? I know you can see me in my coat and everything, but there you go. I think it's hidden well enough, don't you think? The more the evening goes on, the more comfortable I'm beginning to feel, because even if you're a farmer who likes to leave the comfort of your own home late at night, and also, even if you did leave the comfort of your own home, are you going to see that at the bottom end of your field? My secret weapon. I think that's his house over there. I think that's the farmhouse. If so, Mr. Farmer, and you get to see this, I am sorry. Get in touch if I owe you any money, and I'll definitely pay you. You won't even know I've been here. There will be nothing left behind. This evening, we have pork beef, I think, if I'm hungry. We also have peanut butter crackers. We've got some isotonic drinks. We've got some... Do you know what I bought? I bought one of those 24-hour ration packs from the army, the British Army ration packs. It's got bloody everything in it. Toilet paper, a spork, sugar, chewing gum, matches. It's got everything in it. It was only £16 off eBay, 24 hours worth of food and toilet paper and isotonic drinks and coffee and tea and biscuits. Must be a lot of calories in that. I can't eat that much food in 24 hours. It'll take me about 3 days to get through all that. thermal base layer on. It's supposed to get down to about 4 degrees tonight, which isn't too bad actually. I kind of like it pretty cool, so I sleep better when it's cool. We're going to watch a movie later, or I've been listening to an audiobook on wild camping and the laws and the bylaws and everything else about bedding down in the forest at night, and fisheries and canoeing and kayaking laws and canal boat laws, and it goes through everything. I'll link the audiobook in the description. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm learning loads. I'm also very, very envious of Scotland. The freedom that they've got to wild camp in Scotland is amazing, and we don't. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty new to this anyway, both Linda and I wish I'd got into it sooner, because there is nothing better than bedding down under the stars. I'm going to wake up tomorrow when the sunrise is going to come up over there. But if I move around a bit, you can't really tell. Very, very stealthy. I could do a better job, I suppose, and if anybody knows any better, just let me know how I could make it. I know I could probably have gone up there a little bit, but it wasn't that flat up that way. So everything's in. I've tidied up near the tree. I've brought these sleep pads. I'm going to slide them underneath in the night, and I'm going to pull this bit over the top here. You can see it's got another peg in there, so that will be covered up, but it's going to be a nightmare getting in and out of that. I mean, I'm no spring chicken anymore, and you know, I'm still quite nimble, but that's going to be tough. Everything's all packed away, all in the waterproof bag there, just in case it does rain. My boots are staying out. I'm going to put my boots on the side here, just under there. I'm not bothering with those. They've got that much cow muck on them and that much sheep muck and mud. Hopefully they'll dry out so I can just bang them off in the morning and maybe dip them in the stream and wash them off. A gravity water filter. I've just brought out a little bag just to attach the straw to, so I can just have a drink if I run out, or collect some water for a coffee in the morning. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to have either Chilli Peanuts. This is in the pack as well. I've left a load behind. Honestly, I've left a load of food behind because I just couldn't carry it all. And I'm not eating this, but this is, let me have a look at this. Mixed bean casserole with minced pork, 300 grams. It's a bloody big meal, that. I could stick it in one of those heat packs and have that sometime. So I'm either going to munch on some peanuts or peanut butter and crackers. I think I'll have the peanut butter. Well, I found the crackers. I found the peanuts. Don't tell me I've left the bloody peanut butter. Looks like we're having peanuts instead. Yep, peanuts it is. I've left the peanut butter. Never mind. Okay, let's tell you what these are like. I might need to put this torch on just so you can see. 100 grams of chili peanuts. Taste test. Not bad. Not bad at all. When I finish these, have a drink of water, brush my teeth, get in the bed, lie down and listen to a book. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. There's not much to do in the dark. Bloody hell, it is roasting. I'm red hot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to listen to an audio book. I'm going to stay in for the night. My boots are just here, drying off now. I'll listen to an audio book. I'll bed down for the night, and I'll see you in the morning. Very, very early. It'll probably still be dark. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Public land. More people in Britain visit a forest than the seaside. The woodland officer from my district council in Essex was a kind person. She was running bushcraft courses in the park for teenagers. The newspaper advert read, Come and learn bushcraft.
Try and keep the light. It's really still dark. I've just been woken up by a farmer in his tractor. He's banging his bucket on the floor over there. I suppose I better get up. Pack away. Not a bad night's sleep, not the best. Certainly not the worst. The sounds of the forest all night. I had an owl. Pheasants were scratching around in the water over there. The cows. Then there was dogs. We'll see if I can get out of this thing. Let's see how we do. Now, oh, it's like being born. Oh God, I just looked at that. Right. Good job I've got these seat pads. Because I'm going to come out of here like... I will put my boots on and start breaking down, so I'll turn you back on when the light's on. Okay. You probably still can't make me out, but in about 15 minutes the sun's going to come up. I've just brushed my teeth and packed everything away in the dark. It's been quite a comfortable night. I'll tell you about it in a bit, but inside the bivvy was nice and warm. It's a little bit misty and the birds are singing and it's beautiful. It's just me in this field. I've had the Merlin app out and we have a couple of tawny owls, some jackdaws, some common crows. Right, anyway, I'll put you down and I'll turn you back on when it's a bit brighter because it's terrible in the low light, this camera. I'll see you in a bit. That noise you can hear, I'm just boiling water and making a coffee before setting off. There is a lot of birds around, it's amazing. That's the light that's breaking through. We've been up about an hour now and we've packed away, made sure everything's away where it should be. Linda's just sent me a message saying she's opened the front door. I could walk back now, it's bright enough, but I am just thoroughly enjoying myself sitting here. I'll finish this and then I'll start walking back. One night, leave no trace. Set up late, pack away early. You'll have the time of your life. Brilliant. Honestly, if you've not done it before, thoroughly enjoy it. Okay, backpack's on. Empty water bottle on the top, rubbish. I don't think I've double checked and triple checked an area as much as I have around here. There is nothing left behind, only my footprints and that little bit of flat grass. We are leaving. We are going back to Greg Isa. That's where the family are. I've got to say I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had a really good time. However, I have learnt a thing or two about bivvy camping. We'll do the pros and cons because if I did a 1 to 10 or something, I think the list would be really short. But one of the pros definitely is the space and weight. Carrying a bivvy bag, it's nothing. It really is. It's brilliant. And the space that you require to set up is very, very small. You just don't need any space at all, and it's great in your backpack. Another pro is It's very low profile. You won't get seen. Although, you know, like anything, when you do it for the first time or you do it new, your senses are heightened and you're very aware of what's around you and all the noises. And I had leaves falling out of trees there, and I was like, what's that? What's that? So it's low profile, and especially with that that camo netting that I've bought to put on the top of it, you couldn't really see it. Another benefit is you are really cocooned in, and it's very warm. I was lovely and toasty last night. I still used that summer sleeping bag again, and it was lovely. I didn't need anything else. I think we're going over that way. Down to the cons. It's tiny. This is one of the pros, is also one of the cons. It's so small. You haven't got room. If you're gonna do it, if you're thinking about doing it, if you're gonna do it and if you're thinking about doing it, get yourself a larger bag. If I do it again, which I very much doubt it, but never say never, I will be getting a larger bag. There's just nowhere to store your stuff. You can't, you know, there's no little area to put your bag, there's nowhere to put your boots, so if it had rained last night, I'd have been in trouble. And that leads us on to a second con. If it had rained, I'd have been soaking. The inside of that bivvy bag was wet. Oh, my sleeping bag is wet, the sleeping mat is wet. And I touched every part of that bivvy bag. And it's wet through the condensation of your breath. I didn't even shut the main door. I had the little fly net open just a little bit. Here we go, this is the road I was walking along. Duck. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's just no room. I think you'd be better off with a one-man tent, to be honest with you, so get one of those. However, because I'm maybe a glass half full kind of person, I enjoyed it. I had fun. And I did laugh at myself. So I was listening to an audio book on wild camping. I'll put the link of the book in the description. And I must have nodded off while the book was still playing. And I got woken up by these voices. And I was like, oh my God, there's somebody outside. And I didn't realise that it was actually this audio book. It must have been about 20 seconds, but it seemed like forever. I was just really silent because I'd had it so low. I honestly thought there were people walking up and down. Oh dear. Yeah, so I had to have a laugh at myself over that. And like I say, yeah, your senses are heightened, so every leaf falling out of a tree, every owl call, everything, you're awake. I did get about 4.5, 5 hours maybe. So it wasn't too bad. I know the weather's turning now and these camping adventures are going to be few and far between. We are looking to get up up that mountain again. Maybe go back to that same place because that's such a good spot. But a lot of things need cleaning. I've got really muddy boots. Sleeping bag, like I say, needs washing. Bivvy bag needs turning inside out and wiping down. Maybe put that through a wash of Nick Wax if I decide to use it again. I didn't tell you how much it was and where I got it from. I got it off Amazon. I can't remember the make of it. I will put a link of it in the bottom in the description. So it was only cheap. I think it was about 35 quid, 40 quid. I just thought I'd get a mid-range one to try it out first. And then, if I did like it, then I can always increase. I don't believe in, if you're first getting into something, splashing out a lot of money and then not liking it. Imagine spending £100 and £200 on a bivvy bag, going out and hating it. Then you've got to get rid of the thing. I mean, Amazon have got a great return policy. I suppose you could rent it off them. It was very mild last night. I just can't believe how mild it actually was for the middle of October. It was such a pleasant evening. Waking up to the bird song. It was pitch black when I got up though, and packing everything away when it was dark. You know, it's like you don't want to really put the head torch on and attract attention to yourself. But I managed it. There wasn't much to do. It only took 5 minutes. I just threw it all in them, packed it all in the bags and stuck it in the backpack, and off we go. We're nearly there now. Not too far. Another 10 minutes. It's been a nice little walk actually. Nice little morning stroll, cup of coffee this morning, packed away nice and early in the dark. So I will say, hope you enjoyed that little adventure as much as I did. It was it was enjoyable, even though it was damp inside that bloody bag and I looked like a maggot. Like birthing a bloody butterfly this morning coming out of that. So here we are, Grey Geezer. This is where we're back. It's not that house, it's a house behind it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that little trip. Put some comments down below if you'd like to see more, if you've got suggestions on places to go, or if you've got any hints and tips on gear and what I have been doing wrong. So pleasure to have you along with us. It's been brilliant. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, even though it was a bit dark this morning, but it was great. So I'll see you soon. Bye.